What's happening? How is everyone? I hope good. I am here with messages from the divine to move us into 2021. I thought it would be important to definitely connect with the divine and see what messages the divine has for us to move into the new year. So I laid them all out. I was checking them out, and there's some pretty good messages. So let's get started. The first one I pulled is "You glow, we beam. Thanks." And it is, in case anyone should ask, your heart isn't so large because of your wings. It's your wings that are so large because of your heart. Sometimes loving so much can be pretty heavy. Thanks for all you've shared, the universe. P.S. It's just another one of those nutty body things. So, your heart has been big, and it's going to become bigger in the year 2001, and people are really going to appreciate that about you. The next card I pulled is fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So don't fear living in the energy of love. We need this world to come together. We need there to be more love towards one another and less hate and less fear, definitely. When we live in fear, we're living under the devil. The devil is keeping us in that fear state of mind and state, our emotions and the way that we react to things. So stop fearing things. Just, do everything with unconditional love, and you will definitely make this world a better place, which we all need. We have emotions. So this upcoming year, the divine wants us to definitely be more emotional. Stop masking our emotions with drugs, alcohol, sex, gambling, fighting, whatever it is that you do to mask your emotions. We need the world to be more sensitive. We need the world to be able to feel their emotions, to be able to express their emotions to one another, because it's important to do that. Otherwise, we carry those emotions with us. They build up, pile up on us like burdens. All those emotions are just like piling up on us, and we end up becoming people that we don't want to be. We end up, being angry, hateful. We're not communicating properly with people that we love like we should be, and it's really important that we make those changes this year. We have, I can't ever say this word, perseverance. Yeah, that's good enough. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So know that no matter what you want, no matter where your heart, your desires, your goals are leading you, know that you can do anything you set your mind to. We all can accomplish anything that we want. We all can achieve, our goals, our desires. We all can have the corner office in a big, multi-million-dollar company. We're all able to achieve what it is that we desire. We just have to really want it. Go after it. Really put the work, the time, the energy, and the love into it, and we definitely will be able to have exactly what it is we desire. You desire a BMW? Well, fuck, go after it. Don't let fear or anything or what other people think stop you from doing what you want to do. What would love do? Do you know why it's so easy for us in the unseen to quickly pinpoint your whereabouts? You leave behind footprints of love. The universe. P.S. The legend of Bigfoot continues. So, the universe is wanting us to all leave, footprints of love everywhere we go. The universe is tired of seeing people leaving, anger and frustration and just hate and violence and, corruption and all that shit that's, everybody's doing in this world right now. Because everybody has forgot that we all need to love. We need to love one another. You meet a stranger on the street, you need to love that person. You need to be kind and gentle. Somebody needs help, you help that person. Stop being so selfish. Stop worrying about you. Who cares if you have the biggest fucking house on the block? Who cares if you have a BMW? Nobody really cares except you. Sure, if that's the kind of car you want, then awesome. I want a convertible Mustang. I used to have one. I got pregnant. I had to get rid of it. But I want one, and that's what I'm going to work for. That's one of my goals, is to be driving a convertible Mustang again. But I will never allow that to overpower the need to help other people, to be there for other people, and to love other people. Because in a world that we're living in right now, we're all so like flustered and so pissed off, and who's our president, and this president isn't who I voted for, and the one we had was a piece of shit, and on and on and on. There's no love. There's no, there's no kindness. There's no generosity left in this world. And that's why the divine is like, I have fucking had it. You people, I did not create life for us to live this way, for us to single people out, to gossip and, hate on people and be cruel and mean to people. He created us all to be unique and different. So we're not looking at, ourselves every time we walk down the street. But they created us to love, to be gentle, to be kind, to be forgiving. Forgiveness is what this world needs to not, somebody does something wrong and you find the next, you find that and grasp onto it to be able to go sit at the bar and gossip about somebody, because you hear something bad about somebody, you're going to go spread it around, but you don't even know if it's true. Half the time it's not. Somebody, reaches out and it's like, hey, can you lend me some money? I'm really struggling. And you don't reply. You just ignore that person. Or you owe somebody money and they reach out to you, hey, can you lend me some money? And you just, oh yeah, when I get paid, but you never do it. I mean, that's where karma comes in. That's where karma really hits you in the ass. You need to be nice, kind, gentle. When you are one of those people that are like, you know what, I only have $20, but they really need it right now. They're living in their car or they're starving or whatever the situation is. I'm going to give it to them. No, I won't be able to go to the bar tonight, but I can give them $20 and they'll maybe be able to get a meal or something. That's when the good karma comes back. That's when you get, tenfold, and you get all the goodness back from being a good, hearted person. When you're stingy and, you use people and abuse people and you have one night stands and never talk to somebody again, and that person reaches out to you and you treat them like a piece of trash, or whatever the circumstance is, that's when you're going to get that exactly in return. You're going to have your heart broke. Somebody's going to sleep with you, never talk to you again, and then when you reach out, they're going to be like, oh nope, I don't want anything to do with you. Or have other people call them and tell them that you didn't mean to call them and you want nothing to do with them and whatever else. I mean, don't be like that. That's immature, that's cruel, and that's just that isn't, it's just not human. It's just not the way that we were meant to be, and people are forgetting about that. People, we wonder why the world is the way it is. It's because it starts with us. If we're putting out all this shitty energy all the time, that's what the universe is giving us back, is all this shitty energy. So why not put out pure love, unconditional love, kindness, generosity, being there for each other, And if somebody reaches, asks you for help, you do what you can to help them. Sometimes you can't, but, half the time people won't even try to help you. They're just like, well, nope, I don't, nope, whatever. But when they want something, they're right there asking you and taking, and I don't know. I've just really experienced that recently, and I'm like dumbfounded by the way I was treated. I'm not a person that ever asks people for very much. I don't, and this is the reason why. But I was, I've been in a real big bind, so I have been asking, and there has been some very, very generous, loving people, thank God. They're like angels to me. And then there's people I deleted them off my Facebook. I'm like, you know what? You're not my friend. Why are you socializing with me? Not because they couldn't help me out. It's because they could help me out, but they decided not to. And that's the whole thing. Or they just didn't even respond to me. They ignored my message like I didn't exist, and I'm floored. I'm just completely floored. And these are people I've known my whole life, or these are people I've helped out numerous times, or, that I thought were my really good friends. And yeah, no. And I guess that's a way of weeding people out. That's how God shows us who should be in your life and who shouldn't. And really, I have really learned that in the last 10 years a lot, but I learned that recently. So anyways, I'll quit going on. Changing your mind. So maybe you're changing your mind about a situation, or maybe you think it's wrong to change your mind. Maybe you were the person that was so cruel to somebody, you had a one night stand and you treated them like garbage and you listened to all the gossip and you were mean to them or whatever. But you have really thought about it and you really say you really are attracted to this person and you really want them in your life. There's nothing wrong with changing your mind. You just cannot let the fear of, addressing it or, presenting, your feelings now to this person stop you, because when you do, you're letting the devil win. So changing your mind is always, welcome for anything. We have change is always good. Actually, the only effective way of changing another person is by changing yourself. Works every time, guaranteed. Though I'm kind of partial to the way you are right now. Tally ho, the universe. So if you were one of those people that, you get into a friendship or relationship or you hire somebody and you're automatically wanting to change that person, you want them to be like you want them to dress like you want, so on. Just know that there might be changes that you need to make within yourself before you go and try and change somebody else. And really, we should never want to change somebody else. If you like that person or you fell in love with that person and they're unique and different, let them be who they are, because this world needs more unique and different people. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. So the universe is wanting people to really dig deep, and grasp at having empathy towards, other people, towards yourself, towards, the world, towards, nature, towards wildlife, towards everything. We need this world to have more empathy. We need them to be more understanding to people's needs and how sensitive some people are and some people aren't. And we just need more love, more, togetherness to bring this world back together instead of us all like scattering it, and people afraid to come out of their house. And you want to go down to the local pub to have a beer, but you go down there and everybody's pointing their fingers at you and talking shit about you. Stop doing that. Stop being immature. Stop focusing on somebody else's life and focus on your own. Focus on being a better person. That's what the universe wants us to do. Joy. We all need to be here. We all need to have fucking way more joy in our life. We need to grasp the joyful things that we do have. We need to give more gratitude to all the things that we have. We need to look at life and this environment that we're in and each other with so much more empathy. And you really find the joy in life. Stop stressing if you have the biggest house. Stop stressing how much money you have. If you hang out with the right people, if your friends are going to accept who you want to be with. If you're going to listen to Joe Blow down the street talk shit about somebody and you decide I'm not going to be with them. No, because society says they're not right for me. Stop being like that. Just love one another. Love life. Love the sun. Love the clouds. Love the fucking birds. Love everything. We have focus. I focus my logical mind to make smart, effective business decisions. So we all need to focus more this year. We all need to. We have Badger. Abandon compromise and fight for what you believe in. So start fighting for what you believe in. If you believe in a person and the whole community that you live in thinks this person's a big piece of shit and whatever else, fight for that person. Fight for what you believe in. Stop listening to Joe Blow down the street. That's the whole thing. Challenges. Unbearable situations throw you directly into God's arms. If you are open, please take over, divine, and guide the right actions. Please take this burden and show me your will. So whatever you're going through, release it to the divine. Release it to God. Just say, I release it to you. Please take this off my plate. You deal with it. You will, handle it, and then it will allow me to be able to move through it in the proper way. I don't know why my thing's skipping. That's weird. I have freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. We all have freedom. We need more freedom. We're having our freedom taken away right now by the fucking government and all that crap, but I won't go there because that's my personal opinion. But we all have the freedom to love who we want, to create the life we want, to have the job we want, to do whatever we want. We have free will. We do. Not our families, not our best friends, not Joe Blow down the street. We do. We have the freedom to love, be with who we want, work whatever job we want. Stop trying to live up to society's standards. We have Quest. Maybe I'm getting with this that, maybe we all need to go on a quest to, is my thing going to stop?